Hi, everyone. I just want to give you an update on the things that are happening here at Living Faith, sort of a weekly update. I'm going to try to keep doing these every week, just short little videos that gives you some idea of what's happening and some other information. It's not enough to get all of the information of what's happening in a really complicated time and a lot of moving parts. So I want to also let you know that in the next couple of weeks, I am planning to host a congregational town hall Zoom meeting. What that will be is an opportunity for everybody to get together in an extended period of time where you can ask questions and hear just a little bit more detail of all of the little things that have happened over the last couple of weeks, because there's been a lot of decisions made, a lot of actions taken, a lot of things have gone on. So I encourage you to participate in that. I'm thinking it'll be April 29th. If not, it'll be the first week in May at some point. The reason being that I don't know that specifically is I have an elders meeting and a council meeting where we're going to have to make a few other decisions, and we're also going to have to wait upon the news from the government, from the state of Iowa and from the governor on what happens next. So some of those decisions are even based upon what our government says. So I don't have a lot of details over our long-term strategy and plan, but I do want to inform you on a few things that are immediate, short-term sort of things. First, I'm sure you're wondering about how we're doing financially, especially since we can't have preschool actively going on. We're not expecting parents to continue with tuition payments if they can't drop their kids off here. Now, some of those parents have decided to continue their tuition payments or even pay half tuition, because our teachers continue to reach out to them and connect with their kids online, provide some instruction and some activities that families can do at home for their preschool kids. So we do have some tuition coming in. On top of that, Living Faith, because of its courageous leadership from council and elders and the staff here, we're very quick to apply for the Payment Protection Program, part of the CARES Act that the government passed. We were, I think, the very first LCMS church in the Des Moines area, and one of the first ones in Iowa for sure, to apply for that forgiveness loan, received it, and that money has already been deposited. It wasn't enough for everything. It was a great addition to what's already going on here and the funding that we already have. Because of that, we have just decided we are committed to paying our teachers through the end of the school year as we normally would. So we're encouraged thinking that the resources that God has given to us are enough. I think they're more than enough, but I do encourage you to consider those financial gifts in tuition if your kid goes to school here, or if you're in your offering. If normally you're giving in the plate on Sunday mornings, obviously we can't do that. So consider putting those in the mailbox or dropping them off at the office, or really consider moving those offerings to online. We've had a spike in online giving just for that reason. People have decided, well, now is the time. And so there's a link on our website in 2 different places. It's easy to find. I can make sure you get a hold of that information to just set up online giving. You don't have to think about it at all anymore. I do want to touch base, though, and say if this whole pandemic has changed your financial situation so that your giving changes or is eliminated, please know that I understand, the church understands, and you are just more important to us than the offering, than the money that's coming in. So let us know how we can be of assistance to you. But as we're moving forward, the ministry continues to grow and expand here. More people worshiping via online worship than we've ever had in our building. Our Bible studies that are meeting with Zoom are actually growing. And we're now looking at an opportunity to add a Bible study in the coming weeks on Sunday morning. A Zoom Bible study where you can participate together live Bible study and worship on Sunday morning, almost as if we were all here together in one place, even though we're not. So take a look at those options that we already have, including our Wednesday Bible study is open to absolutely everybody. It's on the website. There's a link to that, or you can just contact me. I post it on Facebook all the time, on the church Facebook, my own personal Facebook. So that Bible study has actually grown by a little bit. And we have 2 other Bible studies, the women Bible studies on Tuesdays and Thursdays, that are open for people to joining as well. We don't broadcast those out to the world because it's a little bit weird for a women's Bible study to broadcast to the world. But you are more than welcome to send me an email and I can get you connected with that. We have a Friday noon men's Bible study that continues to meet on Zoom. So our ministry here is actually not just staying the same. It's kind of growing. which is really exciting, which is to say I am very, very encouraged, hopeful, looking forward to what's coming up next year at Living Faith. People are probably worried about the capital campaign. I personally believe that this is going to be a few months pause, and then, because we can't do much, we can't get together for planning, we can't have meetings. But then after that, I expect that we're going to pick up right where we left off. There's no changes in our plans long term for any of that. And I also think that we're going to have a period of growth during, and then we'll see it in person after all of this is over. Just because of our engagement online, in Bible study, in worship, what we've seen in people reaching out to us and the people that we've been reaching out to, I feel like actually this is, in a strange way, really healthy for a body of believers in a spiritual way. As difficult as it is emotionally, as difficult as it is physically and financially, I feel like spiritually we have more and more people diving into the Word, mentoring and discipling their kids at home, encouraging each other, long distance over the internet, studying God's Word, worshiping together. All of those spiritual disciplines are measurably way up. And that's a blessing, and that reaps rewards long term. It reaps blessings long term in all of those other categories where people are suffering right now. So how is the church doing? The church feels empty, and I miss you guys so much. I miss seeing your faces. I miss hanging out with you and laughing and talking with you. I miss having people together. But what I'm seeing and hearing and feeling in my heart is that Living Faith has never been stronger. Living Faith is growing. Living Faith is expanding its reach. Just from the numbers from Easter worship online, probably thousands of people were connected to Living Faith and the proclamation of the gospel by the time that you're watching this video. It's amazing. Thanks be to God, we have this sort of technology and this ability to do these awesome things. So until we can see each other face to face and meet again, until we have that online meeting, that Zoom congregational town hall, and I can give you more details, just remember to love each other as Christ first loved us. Be safe. Find somebody you can serve. Talk to somebody. Reach out to somebody who may be in a difficult spot. Let me know if you or somebody you know is in a difficult place, because we have resources as a congregation where we can help people and serve other people. Now is the time to put into real action the faith that Living Faith has, the awesome stuff about our church. Now is the time that we get to put that into action to serve our neighbors. It's a better time, better than any other time, to do those good works that Christ has lined up for us in advance. So, till we see each other again, be safe, be well, God be with you.